Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It's Drew to Smash back at you with another episode of Buffs Dynasty, and we're getting ready to kick off our first college football playoff berth and a chance to play for a national title. We're taking on the fifth ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish in what is set to be, I'm sure, an excellent game. Looking at their top players for next year, you got Mickey McPherson and Burnham. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. First time your Buffs have made the college football playoff, and we're playing in the Rose Bowl today, and it's going to be an interesting one. Both teams are extremely high touted. It's going to be a great game, and I'm excited just to see how we respond. This is the biggest stage we've been on yet. Real quick, before we get into today's action, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's keep on growing the channel and keep on being a force on YouTube. But with that being said, here we go. Your Rose Bowl is underway with Becker's kick, and that will go out the back of the end zone, and Notre Dame will take over on offense, and the Buffs defense will come on out, and they will get some yards, and then Lorenzo Styles hits a 66-yard rushing touchdown on us. So not a great start from our defense, and we're down 7-0 here early in this game. We're coming out in the all black unis today, as Tyrone's just going to keep that one, take it for 10 and a first down for the Buffs. And yeah, it'll be a great game, I'm sure. But first down and 10 from the 36-yard line of Colorado. Moses drops back to throw. He's going to scramble. And we're looking deep. Oh, thought we had Jeff Kelly, but great play there by number 4 for the Fighting Irish. And that brings up a second down and 10. Also, for some of the game updates on the bottom ticker, do disregard with the playoff that we have set. A lot of those are incorrect. Just so you know, some of them are incorrect, I should say. But with that, 3rd and 4, huge down. Looks like Notre Dame's going to be bringing a little pressure from the left hand side, and we're going to hit Jeff Kelly there, and that'll be a 19-yard pickup, tackle down at the Notre Dame 44, first down. Buffs. Great throw from Tyrone there, hitting Kelly in stride, picking up 19. All right, 1st and 10 from the Notre Dame side, from Notre Dame territory, and Treehouse is going to just run that one for 5 and put us in a good spot here on second down. Second down and 5. So let's keep this rolling as we're giving it to Trey once again, and he's just short with 3rd and inches to go. So far, been a really good drive from the Buffs. So we're going to go a little read option here and keep it with Tyrone. If Eric Olson goes out to the right and blocks the guy that ultimately tackled us, that's a touchdown. But nonetheless, we still get the first down, 1st and 10 from the 23 of Notre Dame. As Moses has nothing there, he's going to run. And will duck out of bounds after a pickup of 13, and he's pushed out by the Notre Dame defender. 1st and goal from the 9. Can Colorado draw evens? We're going to hit Olson there for a pickup of 6. That puts us down at the 4-yard line, and So far, everything's gone to plan. So far, everything's gone to plan. So we're giving it to Trey House, and he's in. Buffs touchdown. Trey House running it in from 4 yards out, and that will even the game at 7. And the defense will force a Notre Dame punt, and your Buffs have a chance to go up on the Fighting Irish here. As Moses dropping back to throw once again, he's going to scramble, and he throws a dot on the run to Cole Dawson for a pickup of 26. What an incredible throw by Tyrone. Beautiful touch on that pass as Coley's in pursuit, and he just throws a beautiful spot, and Dawson makes sure to get 2 feet in bounds, and that's a first down. Buffs at the 49-yard line of Colorado's. We're giving it to Trey House up the middle, and he'll pick up 5 more. It's been an interesting start to this ball game. Both teams have gone back and forth a little bit. We'll see if Notre Dame's defense can answer the stop that the Colorado defense got. And great play there by Xavier Watts coming in to break up that pass. And that brings up 3rd down and 5, 1:02 left to go in the first quarter as Tyrone drops back to throw again. It's going to hit Grant Page for a pickup of 15, and that's a first down. On the hook route, Tyrone, great job getting the ball out while under pressure. Notre Dame brought a 0 blitz there, and Tyrone dealt with it and made sure to get the ball out as we're giving it to Trey, who runs ahead for 6. And the Buffs have come out and executed extremely well here on offense to start this game. And the defense, while they gave up a touchdown on the first possession, answered that with a great second possession, and the offense continues to execute as we find Mike Burns on the drag route, and we'll pick up 14 there. So, but yeah, 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Will the Buffs run another play? They will. And looking for Olsen, but Watts there for his 3rd deflection of the ball games already. So 2nd down and 10 from the 12 for the Buffaloes. And 9 seconds left to go in the quarter. They're just going to feed Trey House, and he'll run for 8. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 2, and that will conclude the first quarter. And we have a 7-7 ball game with your Buffaloes threatening to start the second quarter. Let's see what happens here as it'll be 3rd down and 2 from the 4. Can the Buffs pick up the first down and possibly a touchdown as Tyrone keeps it, and he gets just enough to convert the 3rd down, and that will be 1st and goal, Buffaloes. They still have 1st and goal from the 1. As Tyrone drops back to throw. Nothing seems to be open. Oh! And Snead undercuts it. We had 2 guys kind of bunched up there, not ideal. And Notre Dame with a huge turnover, and they will put together a drive but are forced to punt. And that brings Tyrone Moses and the offense back out. 3:25 left to go till halftime, and they feed Trey House on the first carry of the drive, and he'll run for about 15 yards. Great run by Trey House, just finding some space up the middle there and taking advantage of what the defense gave him. Oh, and Moses looking deep for Page. And Page comes down with the 52-yard reception. Tyrone airing it out deep to Grant Page for first down, Buffaloes. And that's a first and goal just inside the 10. Is they're going to give it to Trey House, who's going to rumble and stumble for 8 up ahead, running over and through defenders. And that leads to a second down and 2 for the Buffs. So they're giving it to Trey once again, and he's in. Touchdown, Buffaloes. And that will lead us and take us up 14-7, and defense getting yet another stop on the Notre Dame offense, and we have a chance here with 1:20 left to go until the half to try and put some more points on the board. Tyrone comes out, just him in the backfield. He's going to hit Mike Burns first play of the drive for 18 as Burns working out of the slot there. Great route, able to come up with the catch and continue to move chains. Clock stops while they reset here, and Tyrone drops back to throw again. He's going to hit Tyson, who gets out of bounds after a pickup of 4. And the Buffs offense will huddle here. Second down and 6, 1:10 left to go in the half, as they're going to look to try and put up some more points to extend their lead prior to going in the half, as they run a screen to Grant Page, who will pick up 16. And it's first down and 10. Is tight. Jesus. Can't talk today, guys. My apologies. Tyrone Moses overthrows Kelly there on the zig route, and that will stop the clock with a minute to go and bring up second down and 10. Tyrone dropping back to throw. Nothing appears to be open as he's going to scramble, and he's going to just run this one himself. He's got some space, and he'll pick up 15, and Colorado will call their first timeout of the half, with 51 seconds left to go, as they're threatening at the 26-yard line of Notre Dame. Tyrone takes snap, drops back to throw, and he looks for Jordan Tyson, but that ball is dropped. Buffs coming to the line, 48 seconds to go until the half. As Tyrone's going to scramble again, he's going to keep it and slide after getting the first down, and that, I believe he was still in bounds, so the clock should resume ticking here, and it does, as we break the huddle. And 30 seconds left to go. And God damn it, Tyrone Moses under pressure. He throws, and he is actually injured on the field, and that is not a good sign for the Buffs, as here comes Brendan Lewis, the backup quarterback for Colorado. And he throws an incompletion. That was supposed to go to RB, not the tight end, for anybody that was curious there. As Tyrone will just have the wind knocked out of him, he should return to the game shortly here. Is looking for Cole Dawson, and Lewis is unable to connect with him. Great play by the secondary. Yes, Tyrone, please get back in the game. But we're just going to kick the field goal here and extend our lead to 10 with 16 seconds to go before halftime. And Becker will kick it for no return, and Notre Dame unable to do anything prior to the half, and we will start the second half with the ball. 17-7, Buffs up coming out of the half. Can they finish the job? Is Tyrone's going to keep this one? And he gets knocked down by Watts after a pickup of 26. Great run by Tyrone there to pick up first down and much more. And that will lead to a 1st and 10. And we give it to Trey House, who runs for 6 up the middle. The running game been extremely effective for us. The O-line getting an incredible push for the Buffs today, and it's really led to a lot of success. Passing game's been there and made their fair share of plays as Cole Dawson's open and he can't hold on. And Mickey picks it after Cole Dawson's wide open. Great ball by Moses, and Dawson just drops it and it gets picked. However, the defense holds Notre Dame out and they are unable to convert the field goal, and it's still 17-7 Buffaloes. 4 minutes to go in the third as we're giving it to Trey, and he'll pick up 8 yards. Cole Dawson just struggling to catch the ball, I tell you what. This season he's had a lot more drops. He's approaching the 15 drop mark on the season. So we're going to hit Austin Smith on the drag, and he'll pick up 8. But yeah, Cole Dawson, Jesus. If he just didn't drop the ball, he's wide open. He's banging his head on the fucking pylon because he's scoring a touchdown right there. If he can just hold on to the ball, we'd be up 24-7. And Tyrone keeps that one and will pick up 4 on the run, and clock continues to run. So we approach 3 minutes left to go in the third, and Trey House runs ahead for 5, bringing up 3rd down and 2 as he's knocked down. And the Buffs been extremely effective on 3rd down today, 4 or 5. Notre Dame has not been able to get them off the field very often. So we're going to hit Dawson. He's got a little bit of space, and he'll pick up 17. Interesting call by Notre Dame. They brought pressure, but Moses able to feel it and get rid of the ball quickly to Dawson, and that's a 1st down as we hit Jeff Kelly for a pickup of 9 there on the out route. 2nd down and 1. Can the Buffs keep it rolling? As he's looking for Olsen. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Beautiful touch by Tyrone over the linebackers and in between the safeties, hitting Eric Olsen for 6. And your Buffs take a commanding 24-7 lead over the Fighting Irish. Defense has played it extremely well outside of the first drive of the game, and then the offense executed enough. They've had their own mistakes, 2 turnovers today, but we've been able to continually come back to the running game and be able to move the ball even with some mistakes here and there. So but with that, that ends the 3rd quarter and brings up the fourth quarter, your Buffs up 24-7 over the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. As we got 6 minutes left to go on the clock, start of the fourth quarter, and it's going to be the run game leaned on heavily again. So Trey House will go over 100 with his 101 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Notre Dame just can't find an answer for this run game. Between Trey House and Tyrone Moses, they just can't slow it down. We're averaging 4 or 5. Trey House averaging 6 yards per carry today. Just an incredible game by the offensive linemen, and I don't even think they've given up a sack today either. So we're going to hit Jeff Kelly on the quick out, and that'll pick up the first down for the Buffs. Bringing up 1st and 10 from about midfield, or almost exactly at midfield. There's Trey House getting brought down after a pickup of 1. 4-minute offense, boys and girls. The more ticks we can keep accumulating on this clock, the better. So we're going to go triple option, and we're just going to let Tyrone keep it for a pickup of 1. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 8 for the offense. Now 5 of 6 on 3rd down, which has been kind of the telling stat of this game, is we're going to hit Watson, who will pick up 15 on the screen pass, and that's a 1st down. Lawrence Watson making a huge play there. Xavier Watts makes his 10th tackle of the game. Not a great day typically for a defense when your safety is most likely your leading tackler of the day. But we'll run it with Watson. He'll pick up 6. And I'll bring up 2nd down 4. We give it back to him, and he'll pick up the 1st down on a 7-yard carry there. And that's 1st down. And that clock will continue to run. Notre Dame just can't stop this running game. The O-line's getting to that 2nd and sometimes even 3rd level on these guys, and they just can't make a stop. As we're just slowly matriculating our way down the field here with different runs, running the ball, picking up another 7-yard carry for Lawrence Watson. First and goal, Buffs, as they're going to look to hopefully power this one in. As Trey House up the middle picks up 8, brought down at the 1. And that brings up 2nd down and goal. Buffs threatening, as here comes Watson, and he gets nothing there. Great stop by the Notre Dame defense. Patrick Mooney making a big tackle there. And we're bringing in the jumbo set. Stacks will be the running back. Hankerson in there with Olsen, as we're giving it to Stacks, and he's in. Touchdown, Buffs. 30-7, pending the extra point. Spoke a little prematurely. 31-7, Buffaloes, as Notre Dame strikes for a 73-yard touchdown just like that, and it's 31-13 Colorado, and 1:51 left to go in the game as Moses drops back to throw, facing pressure, just gets rid of it in time to avoid a sack, and that brings up 2nd down 10, 1:48 remaining in the game. And Tyrone going to give it to Trey, and he picks up nothing. And that brings up third down and 10 for the Buffs offense. Got a ways to go, but the clock continues to tick. So they give it to Trey House, who will pick up 5. And that clock will continue to run. And we're going to just punt it away. It's a touchback. Notre Dame goes down and scores with 18 seconds left to go in the game. And 2 kneels here by the Buffaloes should put this one in the books. As Notre Dame will burn their third and final timeout right there. And one more kneel should do this for the Buffs, who will advance in the college football playoff. And your Buffaloes go into the Rose Bowl and come out with a huge victory over the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Colorado completely dominated this game up until probably later in the fourth quarter. Notre Dame scores 2 touchdowns, but the Buffs executed extremely well, dominated the game. It was 31-7 going into the fourth quarter, and the Buffs just put it together and finished strong. And they are your champions of the Rose Bowl and move on to, and we'll see who they play in this episode, but they advance in the college football playoff to the semifinals as Coach Tomo raises that Rose Bowl trophy. Extremely proud of our guys today. They executed at a high level, were able to get things done, and we are now continuing to play for a chance at the national championship game. So we catch a couple of highlights of the game there, but let's check out the game stats real quick. As Tyrone Moses absolutely fairly excellent, 15 of 24, 244 yards, 1 touchdown, did have the 2 interceptions. Running the ball, though, we had 125 from Trey House, 88 yards from Tyrone Moses, 20 yards from Lawrence Watson, 2 touchdowns from House, 1 from Stacks. Receiving, very balanced. Page led the way with 3 catches for 83. Kelly had 3 for 35, 2 for 43 from Dawson. Burns, Olsen, spreading the ball around, as you can see. We had a lot of different receivers catch the ball. Stephen Beck had a pancake. And J.J. McDonald, 8 tackles, 3 for loss, 1 sack. Great day for him. Alvin Williams had a sack. Carey had a sack. Great day from the defense. They played extremely well outside of realistically a few drives, but they shut Notre Dame down for the most part. So score ended up being a lot closer than the game would have told you otherwise. So with that, your Buffs. Yes, we won the Rose Bowl, but we're advancing in the playoff, and let's see who we play. Sorry, my thing in the back's kind of messed up there, but we're going to load in. We're setting up the semifinals, and your Buffs will be taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels. The Tar Heels pulled a massive upset. The 8th seed beats number 1, 41-20. And your Buffs are going to take on the Tar Heels in the next episode. And then we have Georgia taking on Ohio State. Georgia beats Penn State 35-31, and Ohio State puts up 52 on the Hurricanes. and that is where the playoff will sit. So tune into the next one for the semifinals against the Tar Heels. See if we can get the job done and play for a national title here in season 3. So with that, have a blessed day. Drew the Smash signing off, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Take care. Have a great one, fellas and ladies.